My cherished child, the moment you pressed play, there was a shift in the unseen realm, as if a truth that had long remained concealed finally broke free. This truth is profound, pristine, and astonishingly pure. Should you comprehend the entirety of this narrative at once, your heart would struggle to remain steady. Someone unexpected has already made a deep commitment regarding you, not a fleeting decision, but a sacred vow quietly formed within them. They are prepared to unite with you, driven by purely noble intentions. The astonishing reality behind this commitment has roots that extend further back than you might realize, impacting their entire destiny long before you sense your presence influencing their life. This is not simply about yearning or speculation, it is a revelation that has matured into something unstoppable. As you continue to listen, you will grasp why the universe has conspired to lead you to this precise moment, with this message arriving when your spirit was most ready to receive it. However, before you assume you know who this individual is, pause for a moment. Their identity is not found in the obvious, rather, it resonates with something divine. They did not fall for you as mere mortals typically do. Their choice stemmed not from your appearance, words, or mere presence, but from the unique essence of your soul, something unparalleled from all their previous experiences. What they have observed in you, your resilience, compassion, strength, and how you rise after each setback, has led them to a profound, both terrifying and beautiful realization: you are the one person their heart cannot betray. They are prepared to construct a lifelong partnership with you. Yet, the startling truth is that they have been preparing for this much longer than you might think. Their intentions are so pure that even the cosmos marvels at it, for connections of this caliber are rare. Now, that connection is awakening, unfurling, and rising to the surface, all directed toward you. But here is where the plot thickens. Months ago, this individual grappled with uncertainty regarding how to approach you. Wrestling with fears, past mistakes, and hesitations. They feared losing you, disappointing you, and not being sufficient for your needs. But then, a catalyst occurred, a sign, a moment, something so powerful that it propelled them beyond their previous limitations. In secret, they made a personal vow: should fate grant them another opportunity to bring you into their life, they would act decisively. They would commit, protect, and remain steadfast. This promise has reached maturation and is poised to manifest. The energy surrounding them is shifting rapidly. They have ceased being silent, afraid, or evasive. They have embraced a renewed version of themselves, one ready to stand alongside you, not temporarily. Not for a season, but for a lifetime. As I convey this, their determination intensifies. Still, the most astonishing part remains. Numerous individuals have endeavored to sway or distract them, attempting to divert their attention from you. Yet, the more they tried to interfere, the clearer the vision of their heart became, returning persistently to you. No manipulation can prevail. No doubt lingers. No confusion endures, because when one soul chooses another with sincere intent, external influences fail to disrupt the profound bond. The striking truth is that this person has defended your honor even when you were unaware of their discussions about you. They have upheld your worth in conversations you will never hear about, rejected tempting offers, and distanced themselves from people misaligned with the future they envision, one rooted in you. Now, they stand ready, not merely to confess, but to commit, to establish, to anchor themselves into something tangible. Their heart already kneels, holding unspoken vows. As we approach the most spine-chilling segment, understand why you cannot ignore this message even if you wish to. This person has been meticulously planning, not merely imagining or dreaming, but actively crafting a future blueprint surrounding you. They have envisioned what it would be like to wake beside you, to walk together, to celebrate victories, heal wounds, and build a life characterized by safety, loyalty, and permanence. Their intentions are clear. They desire no casual connections, no uncertainties, and no one else. They aspire for marriage, unwavering loyalty, and forever, and they seek all this with you. Something within them has clicked, transforming into a vow their heart will not break. The cosmos is aligning swiftly, prompting them to act. Soon, sooner than you anticipate, they will unveil something that will shift your entire understanding of this connection. Dear child, listen intently, for what is about to be revealed carries a frequency meant solely for you. The atmosphere around you is evolving as if preparing you internally before an external revelation strikes. You sense it, do you not? That curious blend of anticipation, apprehension, and electricity is not coincidental. It is your soul recognizing the movement of someone on the verge of summoning the courage to step forward. This individual, who is ready to unite with you through pure intentions, has reached a pivotal moment. They can no longer contain their feelings. They can no longer mask their heart's true inclinations. The essence of their newfound courage is closely linked to a revelation they have recently encountered, one that compelled them to choose you in a manner they have never contemplated before. Stay close as we explore this layered truth, each segment revealing a deeper intention they have kept hidden. It is essential to acknowledge that this person did not merely awaken one day with a sudden decision to commit. Their heart has grappled with emotions that took them by surprise. For an extended period, they believed they could maintain a life of simplicity and predictability. However, your entrance into their world disrupted that illusion, quietly yet powerfully transforming everything without their immediate awareness. Initially, they attempted to resist these feelings, rationalizing them as admiration or trying to distance themselves emotionally. Yet, each retreat drew them back to you with even greater force. The startling truth is that your presence emerged as the unifying element clarifying their confusion. They realized every distraction felt hollow, every conversation mundane, every alternative connection fleeting. In your presence, however, their heart found an anchor, stable, protected, and awakening. This realization has prepared them for the subsequent step, one they never anticipated approaching so fearlessly. But here's the twist the cosmos wants you to understand. This person recently severed ties with someone obstructing their clarity, a figure who attempted to mislead and manipulate them. They recognized that the more they allowed outside voices to sway them, the further they veered from their authentic truth. In response, they made a courageous choice, eliminating the clutter, opting for peace over pressure. The ensuing silence illuminated a painful yet honest realization. Regardless of the distance or time apart, their heart consistently circled back to you, not out of habit or loneliness, but from a place of pure divine alignment. This alignment informs their readiness to commit, not out of fear, but from a place of certainty. At this very moment, you are becoming the focal point of a decision poised to redirect their entire trajectory. Take a moment to pause, breathe, and absorb this next revelation. The motivation for their approach is not solely emotional, it is profoundly spiritual. An event transpired, an undeniable sign, a dream, or an experience mirroring their deep-seated emotions too precisely to dismiss. It rattled them, awakening them to the truth that the bond they share with you transcends temporary attraction. This connection demands authenticity, commitment, and duration. That powerful realization inspired them to silently vow that, if blessed with the opportunity to welcome you into their life, they would treat your heart with utmost reverence. Their intentions are divine, unwavering, untouched by selfish desires. They are not moving toward you out of necessity, they are advancing because their soul recognizes you as home. This clarity of recognition is precisely why they feel marriage is the only logical path forward for their heart. Stay with me, for the energy intensifies further. This individual has already envisioned the moment of their confession, carefully planning their words, considering their stance, and contemplating the tone of voice they will adopt to finally articulate the feelings they've long carried. They have imagined holding your hand, gazing into your eyes, and declaring that you are their chosen one, not as a mere option, but as their future. They envision life with you, and this is no mere fantasy, it is a steady, confident plan taking form. They believe you are the partner with whom they can grow, evolve, and construct a foundation resilient to any storm. Remarkably, someone close to them has already sensed their intentions, noting the shift in their demeanor when your name surfaces. Observations abound. It is evident to those around them that their feelings extend beyond mere infatuation, they embody certainty. As this energy converges towards you, the universe orchestrates a moment when everything becomes unmistakably clear. What lies ahead will not bewilder you, rather, it will fulfill you. What is being revealed transcends an ordinary confession, it is a revelation of profound significance. Remain present, for the truth that is about to emerge will clarify why this individual perceives your soul as the sole bearer of their eternal commitment. My dear one, as you embrace this phase, the energy surrounding you intensifies, akin to the universe drawing nearer and whispering. Do not overlook what is forthcoming. The truth unfolding now is more profound, substantial, and illuminating than anything you have encountered thus far. This situation transcends a mere desire for marriage grounded in genuine intentions, it delves into the transformative experiences that shaped their heart and led to this purity. A significant event transpired, an awakening, a realization, a moment of collapse followed by clarity. This pivotal moment signified their understanding that losing you would constitute the gravest error of their life. They have witnessed how effortlessly you love, how genuinely you give, how quietly you endure, and how resiliently you rise. This realization shattered their previous dismissiveness. The assumption that you would always be there and that time was an infinite resource. That part of them no longer exists. They have ceased to hesitate, to procrastinate, and to pretend they can navigate life without you. What heightens this revelation is that someone confronted them with an unexpected truth, perhaps a friend, a family member, or an observant acquaintance, who asserted, "You will lose the one you truly love if you do not take action." Those words struck them with the force of lightning, flooding them with everything they had been avoiding. They recognized that their fear was not of commitment, but of losing the one heart that had ever truly understood them beyond their flaws. They were not afraid of marriage, they were terrified of envisioning a lifetime without you. They were not afraid of love, they dreaded discovering too late that their soulmate had moved on. From that moment, a transformation occurred within them. Their fear evolved into urgency, their hesitation into decisive action, and their silence into a commitment. Without your knowledge, they commenced their preparation for a future that incorporates your name in all its facets. But here lies the chilling aspect: this person has recently envisioned life devoid of you. Not for the sake of drama or attention, but prompted by something you said, something you did, or something they observed from a distance. That thought filled them with more terror than anything they had faced in the past. In that moment, they encountered a version of themselves that felt foreign, empty, lost, unmoored. The stark truth emerged: their heart does not resonate in a world where you are absent. This realization awakened them, serving as the catalyst for every step they are now undertaking. It allowed them to perceive your significance with an unwavering gaze. They came to understand that loving you is not merely a choice, it is destiny compelling them forward, guiding them towards something greater than themselves. They no longer question this magnetic pull, they are committing to follow it. What remains unsaid speaks with even greater power. This individual has been observing you quietly, not in a manner that feels intrusive or unsettling, but with deep emotional awareness. They have noted the changes in you, your heightened strength, your newfound serenity, the way you have ceased to chase, and how you now prioritize your peace. This transformation has engendered a critical realization: you are no longer waiting for anyone. You are evolving into a person they could lose if they do not act promptly. This truth has ignited their spirit. They are prepared to choose you with intent, clarity, and devotion, ready to demonstrate what love manifests when it originates from someone who has finally healed sufficiently to embrace you completely. They are ready to rise to the occasion in a manner they should have embraced long ago. This time, they will not approach with ambivalence or half-hearted promises. They are armed with a resolute, grounded choice to make you their lifelong partner. However, a distraction from within their circle has arisen. Someone has attempted to convince them that selecting you would entail complications, risks, emotional turmoil, or difficulties. Yet, this time, they have not wavered. They have not succumbed to manipulation or doubt. They have remained steadfast and, for the first time, have defended not only you but also the future they envision together. They have communicated clearly that their intention is anything but temporary, solidifying their heart's chosen path into an unshakable commitment. Within them, they have already envisioned you as their partner, equal, destiny, and home. As this realization deepens, so does their urgency to take a step forward. My dear one, as you navigate this phase, the universe draws even nearer, suggesting that the truth which has been circling your fate is finally poised to be revealed. Your energy has been shifting, just as theirs has intensified, and now both paths appear destined for a convergence that cannot be postponed any longer. Something within this individual has reached a critical juncture. They can no longer harbor this love in silence, nor can they conceal their commitment. They cannot feign that their heart is unready to intertwine with yours for a lifetime. Before we delve deeper, I urge you to remain still. Refrain from scrolling or blinking, for a moment's inattention may render the forthcoming message ineffectual. If this resonates, please do not hesitate to share this message to facilitate the ongoing flow of energy. Allow those who empathize with your journey to fully engage with it. You are on the brink of encountering a truth that is extraordinary, divine, and destined to transform your understanding of love. Now, as we heighten the intensity, this individual has come to realize that it is not just a matter of wanting you. They cannot conceive of a future that does not include you. They have reached a pivotal moment where their dreams, fears, aspirations, and healing have harmonized, painting a singular vision, a life where you stand beside them. They have been rehearsing conversations in their mind, awakening each day with your name nestled between their heartbeat and breath. They have been engaging in battles you remain unaware of, all to clear a path to you. Recently, they made a profound declaration to themselves, perhaps even to someone close or the universe itself, affirming their readiness to choose you, commit to you, and embrace a bond that cannot be shaken by doubt, distance, or circumstance. If this connection resonates within you, allow your heart to respond. Should a thought arise, a memory resurface, or an emotion stir, express it. Comment with your feelings so that the energy you carry is acknowledged, recognized, and solidified. Your voice plays a critical role in the unfolding of this destiny. Here comes the unexpected twist, the information that remained hidden until your heart was prepared to receive it. Someone attempted to impede their progress once more, whispering doubts and fears, labeling their decisions as hasty or overly intense. But instead of faltering under these pressures, they stood firm. Their heart remained steadfast, their loyalty did not waver, their clarity did not diminish. They faced the interference with resolve. Silently affirming, I know who I want. I know who I choose. That moment was indeed powerful, so powerful that it served as the final affirmation the universe required to unlock the next chapter in this connection. They validated their intentions not through mere words but through the strength they exhibited when challenges arose to destabilize their resolve. This transformation accounts for the heightened energy enveloping both of you. Their soul has unmistakably determined its direction, and every move they make now draws them closer to you. Yet, here is the chilling revelation: this individual has already envisioned the moment they will disclose their truth. They have imagined unveiling their fears, mistakes, reasons for their reticence, and the heartfelt commitment they now embrace. They foresee their voice trembling as they confess how long they have possessed this readiness. They envision your eyes lighting up with understanding that someone truly yearns to construct a future with you, not from desperation, but from a pure love that could redefine loyalty. As this vision strengthens within them, they feel an energetic push towards you, recognizing that they can no longer delay. They understand that silence will be detrimental to both of you, and their next action must be genuine, honest, and transformative. Should this energy resonate with you, allow your soul to respond quietly. Internally subscribe to this guidance, align with it and remain attuned to the message. This alignment will facilitate the universe in reinforcing the bond that is developing. Now, attend closely, for the final revelation may astonish you. This individual has initiated preparations for a future with you in ways you may not yet comprehend, not merely in thoughts or dreams but in tangible reality. They have begun reassessing their life, removing elements that no longer serve them. They are consciously opting for peace, maturity, and stability because they aspire to enter your life deserving of you. They are committed to approaching you with intention rather than confusion, clarity instead of chaos, and commitment rather than ambivalence. They have never felt such certainty about anyone before, and the energy swelling within them has reached a threshold where action becomes imperative. A significant shift is on the horizon, something is set to be articulated, something is about to be unveiled. My cherished child, as you engage with this section, a deeper current surges beneath your spirit. It is as if the universe itself is taking your hand and affirming, now you are ready for truths that have never been dared to be spoken before. What is to come is not merely fleeting emotion, ephemeral affection, or romantic daydream, but rather a profound revelation. This is the fundamental essence. The very core, the pivotal reason behind someone's readiness to commit to marriage with a sincerity so profound that even fate takes a moment to observe. Their soul has traversed a point of no return, entering a realm within themselves where you have transcended from a mere possibility to an undeniable certainty. You are the solution to their uncertainty, their solitude, and their apprehensions. You embody the future they aspire to create. As these words reach you, know that their spirit is on the verge of entering your life, a moment that will profoundly reshape your understanding of commitment, preparedness, and that brand of love that flourishes when two souls finally evolve into their destined selves for each other. Recently, something within this person has ignited with remarkable clarity, a realization that struck them with such intensity that ignoring it was never an option. They found themselves in a moment of introspection, perhaps late at night, during a meaningful discussion, or while observing you from afar, and then it became evident, you are the only individual who has ever made them feel both secure and recognized simultaneously. In your presence, they experienced a tranquility that eludes everyone else, not a superficial calm, nor a fleeting comfort, but genuine serenity that penetrated deeply, untangling years of emotional turmoil. When this awakening occurred, a profound clarity surged within them, overpowering any fears, insecurities, or past traumas. They came to the realization that choosing you was not a gamble but the sole decision that resonated with all reason, a clarity that paved a new pathway within their heart, a pathway leading directly to you. They are not departing from uncertainty, they are emerging from a conviction chiseled by truth. However, Here lies the twist that the universe has kept concealed until now. This individual has been quietly observing your transformation. They have noticed how you've withdrawn your energy, guarded your heart more diligently, and ceased to chase after those who offered mere half measures of affection. This shift in your demeanor has frightened them, for it illuminated the potential that you might move on, that someone else could appreciate your worth before they seize their opportunity to demonstrate how deeply they cherish you, that another person might enter your life and provide the love they always intended to give but failed to articulate. Rather than breaking them, this fear has awakened them to a reality they could no longer ignore. They recognize that the window of silence is closing, and your heart is evolving, no longer in a state of waiting. This evolution has ignited a sense of urgency within them, compelling them to act, not due to pressure, but because their soul is fervently declaring that the moment is now. More astonishingly, they have been preparing themselves in secret, not only emotionally and mentally, but physically and spiritually. They've been rectifying aspects of their life, relinquishing old habits, outdated relationships, and fears that once held sway over them. They have been enhancing their stability and addressing areas they previously neglected, transforming into someone capable of standing beside you unwaveringly. The undeniable truth is that they have come to understand, you deserve a partner who is complete and can love you authentically. You deserve consistency, clarity, and unwavering devotion, not ambiguity. The purity of their intention stems from this revelation. They aspire to enter your life as a source of support, not a burden, nor a project, and certainly not as an incomplete version of themselves, but as an individual prepared to choose you for a lifetime, one ready to honor and sustain the connection, firmly bearing the weight of commitment with unwavering resolve.